Hello everyone, Randy here, and today we're working on the quad project here again with the snow plow. For those of you who watched the last video there, we pretty much got the whole snow plow figured out and taken care of. What we're working on now is the winch, so we can hopefully raise the plow a little bit higher up. With the pump on there, we can't raise the plow quite as high because the winch gets in the way, or the pump gets in the way, whichever one you want to pick. They interfere with each other here. So, a couple plans. We're going to raise the winch mount up here. This is the current mount, and I'll have to set the camera down here so I can show you this a little better here in a minute. Okay, so here's the current mount for the winch on the front of the quad here. Mounts to these bars here. Got some bolts that go through there, and pieces that clamp on behind. Basically goes right there. So we can move it back about an inch, which I think will help, and then we can also move it. I'm thinking we're going to move it up about 4 inches. Yes, 4 inches. Hopefully that will be enough. I suppose maybe it wouldn't hurt to actually maybe even try it first, but I think we're just going to go with 4 inches. So we'll move it back and up. That should really help. And I still want to do something with electrical in there yet too. Got a 30 amp fuse in there. I definitely found out that is not a big enough fuse. It does pop that fuse. So I'm going to have to get a bigger fuse or something different in there yet. Got some plans for that. Mainly a bigger fuse. But that's the plan there. But yeah, we're working on this here, so we're going to have to cut this bracket off and then get it all re-welded up. That should be a bit of fun. Okay, I was going to put it up in the vise here, but I thought maybe I better leave this on the quad, cut it off on here so we can kind of weld it up so everything will stay where it's supposed to be. So I got it bolted back on here at the moment. And we're going to start cutting this off here. Try not to cut anything on the quad. That's sounding pretty good yet. Okay, we finally got that off. That was on there pretty good yet. We'll grind it down here. Okay, everyone's looking through what I had for steel here. I got some 1/2-inch plate steel. I think that'll be heavy enough to do uprights out of it. Do one piece on either side. And I think about 3 inches here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them 6 inches tall. I don't think they need to be that tall. I'm thinking 4 should be enough. But if we need 6, we got 6. So we're just going to cut some 3-inch sections here. That should be good. Stick it up in the saw here. I don't know how straight up and down it's going to cut here. I can't say I usually cut stuff like this, so that should be good. Doesn't need to be nothing too precise here, I don't think, so this should be good enough. And that's where we run out of cutting distance there. Flip this over, line it back up. There we go, one piece. That should be good. And we'll cut another one like it. Out of curiosity, how straight was that cut? That looks pretty straight. Somewhat surprisingly too, because getting straight up and down like that's pretty good. pieces cut. And looking at it, I think we're just going to go with the 6 inches, call it good. I don't see anything particularly wrong with that, so we'll just weld them on right there. I might maybe grind out the corners here so I can sit up on there a little bit, and that should be good. Okay, we're going to start welding it up here. And again, on the quad here, just so everything lines up properly. Okay, we got it tacked on. That should be enough to hold it. We'll take it off now and weld it up but good. And hopefully nothing warps when we do that. Okay, well, there we go. That should do it for all the welding. Looks like it's a little hot now. Okay, everyone, got it all painted up here. It's probably still a little warm yet, but we're going to start mounting it up here. See how everything looks and works. Once you get one nut started here, it's pretty easy to get the rest on. Obviously, like I said, a little warm yet though, so careful where you touch it. This part though you can hold on to, so shouldn't affect the quad there. Put the paint on while it's still hot yet, so paint's all dry already. Baked it right on. Probably not the best, but about the only solution I have this time of year. Okay, there we go. It's gonna look a little weird, but hopefully it'll work. Nice thing about this too, I think I should be able to get the plastic piece on and off without having to take this off too. So in case I ever have to get to this box, which, like I said, contemplating the full change on that yet, we'll see once here. Unfortunately, I did not keep the original box, the original electronics there for the winch came in, otherwise I was thinking I was just going to stick them back in there. But like I said, I did not keep that box, so I don't really have anything else to put them in yet. There's always got one nut that goes on hard. Looks like it's nice and straight, at least. That's good. We got her somewhat even here. Looks like it actually should go this way a little bit. That looks pretty good. There we go. Like I said, I know it looks a little weird, but I don't think there's any way this is going to fail. Something else here is going to fail first before those half-inch pieces do. There we go. Okay. Now one thing I possibly didn't think of here, I wonder if the wire is going to be long enough for this now yet. Wire for this isn't particularly long. Oh, it'll reach just barely. Reason for these pins here, by the way, the other quad has another different mount on it, but these pins will slide right through it. Okay, everyone, it's all hooked back up. Moment of truth. We'll see once if it'll work. I have not put the front end of the quad back on yet, by the way. Again, waiting on something to do with the fuse there. The plan, by the way, involves this, a 50 amp fuse. If that's not big enough, I'll just step it up. I could not find any information on this motor here as to the amp draw. So I have no clue. I flipped through the manual. All it tells me is 12 volt DC, so quite useless. Okay, let's fire the quad up and give it a test try. Well, there we go, folks. That's up nice and high. That's as high as we go. It'll hit the underside now. That is perfect effect. I probably could have gone away with 3 inches. I might still do that yet. We'll see once. I might take that down. I don't know. Don't know. On the other hand, too, I don't think it'll hurt being up this high, so. Well, everyone, that's going to have to do it for this video. We seem to have run into another problem in that both buttons go the same direction. I'm not entirely sure what's happened here. It was working last night, going back and forth in both directions, but now, no matter what direction I go, it goes out. So it keeps turning this way. Don't know why. I kind of took a few minutes here just looking at it. Don't see anything wrong. See the light flashing on that one. And I can see a light flashing over on that when we do that, but it still goes the same direction. So I'm not sure how, or if this valve, I don't quite understand how this works yet. I guess I'm going to have to figure that out. I did look in the book. It didn't say nothing about, you know, what to do if the pump and the valve is the same direction no matter what button you push. So I'm not sure what to do about that. But anyway, I think that's going to have to do it for this video. If you have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.